Hi, welcome to Bookie. Today we will unlock the book Decisive Moments in History. There is an ancient ballad from England saying, "For want of a nail the shoe was lost, for want of a shoe the horse was lost, for want of a horse the rider was lost, for want of a rider the battle was lost, for want of a battle the kingdom was lost." It was about a battle fought between Charles III and Earl Henry to seize control of the kingdom. On the morning of the day of the battle in 1485, Charles III sent a stable boy to get horseshoes nailed on his warhorse. When the blacksmith was nailing the horseshoes, he found that a nail was missing. At this time, the bugle sounded for assembly, and it was too late to find another nail. The groom was afraid of being scolded for the delay, so he made the blacksmith finish up quickly, despite the missing nail. On the battlefield, when Charles III was about to engage in battle, the horseshoe with a missing nail fell off. Consequently, Charles III was hurled to the ground. The soldiers mistakenly thought that an arrow had killed Charles III, and thus the army was demoralized. Earl Henry exploited the situation to launch an offensive and won the war, which gave him dominion over England. If the blacksmith had been able to nail the horseshoe adequately instead of providing subpar work, maybe Charles III would not have suffered this stunning defeat and loss of the kingdom. Of course, it's difficult to verify the authenticity of this story. Still, there were indeed many similar critical moments in human history. The book Decisive Moments in History has recorded 12 crucial moments in human history, which we will share with you today. This book is different from other history books that revolve around the records of historical events and the analyses of historical figures. The author not only depicts epic events in history, but also amplifies them in order to get a close-up of 12 decisive moments, which together form a grand tapestry of civilization. The author refers to these rare but dramatic peaks as decisive moments in history. The author Stefan Zweig was a famous Austrian novelist and biographer. He has been hailed as one of the most celebrated biographers in history. Zweig was born into a wealthy Jewish family. In his early years, he studied philosophy, German literature, Roman language and literature at the University of Vienna. He focused on literary creation after earning his PhD in philosophy. He was known for the books 24 Hours in the Life of a Woman, and Letter from an Unknown Woman, and Three Masters. While traveling around the world, he met famous authors such as Romain Rolland, Rodin, and Gorky. These personalities greatly influenced his literary creations. After the rise of the Nazis in 1933, Zweig was blacklisted because of his Jewish identity, and his works were destroyed and banned. Later, as the persecution continued to worsen, he went into exile in Britain, stayed briefly in the United States, and eventually settled down in Brazil. On the 23rd of February 1942, due to his pessimism about the situation in Europe and disillusionment with life, Zweig and his wife committed suicide at their home in the city of Petropolis. Just like life, history is constantly changing. So in addition to widely known stories, what other nameless but important moments are worthy of the world's attention? In this bookie, we will handpick 9 moments and uncover them thoroughly in 3 sections. Part 1, The Human Journey of Discovery. Part 2, The War of Mankind. Part 3, Human Ideology and Art. Part 1, The Human Journey of Discovery. First, let's discuss Part 1, The Human Journey of Discovery. As we all know, the Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean in the world, and its area occupies nearly half of the planet. However, very few people know the name of the first person to venture beyond the Americas, reach the east coast of the Pacific Ocean, and look back over the vast waters. If the discovery of the Americas was the most critical first step in humanity's understanding of the Earth, then the discovery of the Pacific Ocean was the second step, and was extremely crucial. After its discovery, America and Asia could finally be connected, which filled the most significant gap on the map of humanity. Only after this event